Hey, hey, I am Paulina on the Finnish Path. Happy Sunday and welcome to my weekly reading Good Advice for the Week to Come. I will be drawing 3 cards for the coming week and I am reading that's Monday the 10th until, what's Sunday? Sunday the 16th of June. So that's what I'm reading for. I'll tilt the camera down so that you can see me do the draw. Here we go, bear with me. There we are, my beautiful Pam's Vintage Tarot deck. This is my go-to deck. You can find out more about this deck if you're interested in tarot decks. You can find out more about this deck in my blog. I made an interview with this deck, and there's a link to the creators page. So check that out. Like I said, I will be drawing 3 cards for this coming week. First card is Stop. That's something we need to stop doing. And then the second card is Start. Something we need to start doing. And then the third card is Continue. That's something we have started earlier, and now we continue. We need to continue with it. My deck is pre-shuffled, so this is all we need to do. There we are. Okay. Next week, good advice for the week to come. And the first card is Stop. Oh, okay. Death. Don't panic, don't panic. Right. Then Start. Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this card. And then Continue. Oh, okay. This is the 5 of Wands. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Here are the cards so that you can see them a bit better. Okay. Well, looking at all the cards, well, you can't just, look away from this card once you draw it. So this immediately, draws attention. And this is in stop position. So this is imperative that we listen to this card. But then these two, we have cups, which is emotion, and wands, which is action. Already sounding really good. Let's take these cards at a time. So, here we are. Death. And yeah, it is a scary looking card. But it does not mean actual physical death. It can actually mean that. But never in my readings. I don't read for things like that. I don't try to predict anyone's death. So it doesn't come up in my cards. For me, this card means change, and specifically change in our circumstances, change in our surroundings, things changing around us. Interestingly, this is actually also our card for June, all of June. Now, this is in stop position. So what we need to stop is dwelling on something we have lost. We need to stop being stuck in this, oh my God, it's gone, it's died, it's, over mode. This we need to stop. We need to move forward. We need to accept that we lost something. So something did die from our life. Something exited. But that happens so that something new can come in. And are we now perhaps refusing to see this? Are we perhaps now just counting our losses rather than counting our blessings, if you know what I mean? Because this is not the end. Sure, it can be the end to, for example, this poor king lying dead here, and also this bishop or whoever seems kind of, mortified. But the child down here, look, they are fine. They're just looking at that death and saying that, cool armor, dude. The child is in the beginning, and they are not at all, fazed by the fact that something has died, because they are going to go ahead and live their life. Also, back here, between these two towers, that's dawn. That's not the end of the day. It is not, it doesn't signify that the darkness is coming. No, that's dawn. That's a new beginning again. So let's stop staring at this scary death dude, and let's be more like this child. It is time we pick up the pieces and start, looking around in our life the way it is right now. Looking around to see, okay, that's gone, but what is left? And has something perhaps come to replace that what has died or left our life? It is time to stop dwelling on our losses. I'm actually preaching to myself here. I'm a bit slow doing this. Okay, then to happier notes. Queen of Cups. This lady is pure emotion. I myself identify very strongly with her because I'm a completely emotional creature. I'm sorry, you're getting a glare. That's better. Yeah. But the thing is that this lady is not just raw emotion. She actually knows how to manage the emotion and how to turn it into something we can use, rather than letting the emotion be unmanageable and overwhelming. From all the cup cards in the deck, this one is the only one where the cup is covered. There's a lid on this cup, meaning that the Queen of Cups is full of emotion, but she is in touch with her emotions and she can manage them. She can, she can put a lid on the cup whenever she needs to. So she's not overwhelmed with her deep feelings, even though her feelings are truly deep, deeper than anyone else's in this deck. She has it all under control, and she's not suppressing her feelings, she's just managing them. And we get this card in start position. So I would see that this is a twofold message for us. Actually ties in really well with the death card here. We know now something has changed and we just can't, seem to move on. And this queen is telling us how. We don't need to, actually, we never should suppress our feelings. But we do need to learn how to manage our feelings so that they don't overwhelm us and paralyze us. So we are getting a really clear indication on how to move on from this. It is through managing, acknowledging and managing our feelings. Deep stuff here. And then, Five of Wands. Fivers are, well, imbalance. Number 4 is balance. It's, solid foundation, 4 corners to a building, 4 legs to a table, that kind of solidness. And then you stick one more leg there, 5th leg, and you're gonna get a wonky chair. That's what fivers are about. Discord, disharmony. And wands is action. That's a fire card. Creativity also. Looking at the picture in this card, that's not a war. That looks like some kind of that's not necessarily even an actual fight. That looks like a sporting event, perhaps. Yeah, the dudes are really serious, but when aren't the players in a sporting event serious? But this is not about life or death, this battle. This could even be a kind of an exercise, or perhaps we should take it as such. Again, we are getting more information to this card. Our Five of Wands in the position of continue is telling us that we should continue not taking everything so seriously. It's not necessarily a fight to the death every single time we are having a fight or any kind of strife or any kind of, disagreement, or if we are trying to, if we are trying to win somehow. It's not necessarily about life and death every single time. So if we don't actually win, if we don't manage to win this sporting event, okay, that's unpleasant, but we will have our moment to try again. I mean, it's not that dire. So let's continue taking life and the challenges in our life a little less seriously. That way it will be easier for us to move through them. Okay? That's nice. I'll tilt the camera up again so that you can see me. There you are. And just look for... Is that good? Okay. That's good. No, that's a bit wonky, in fact. Sorry. There. Okay. We drew stop, start, and continue. Trying to avoid the glare unsuccessfully. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I should add. No, I think I already tied these cards really well together. We are getting a definite message not to be so dramatic all the time. With both the Queen and the Five of Wands. And that we should accept life the way it unfolds. Also we should give ourselves the permission to move on. Stop grieving and move on. It is time to move on. Okay. Very interesting reading. Kind of deep. Okay, that's it. That was the message for the coming week. That was good advice for the coming week. If you would want to follow this series, I do this reading every week. You can enter your email address in my blog and you will be notified whenever I post anything new. Or indeed, if you prefer watching videos, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be this small logo of mine that will appear on the lower right hand side corner of the video by the end of the video, and you can click that, and through there you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, this is a reading I do for my clients. So if you have an issue or a situation in your life where you feel that you would benefit from this kind of advice, this kind of stop, start, continue kind of advice, then you can find this reading in my blog and you can order it through there. Okay, but that was it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Okay, hey hey.